Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
You ready to learn about enzymes?
Yeah.
All right. All right, class. So we are going to be teaching you about enzymes. And last week we learned about biological macromolecules. CLPN, carbohydrates. Say it.
Carbohydrates.
Lipids.
Lipids.
Proteins.
Proteins.
And nucleic acids.
And nucleic acids.
One of those, the proteins, there's all different kinds of proteins, and enzymes are one type of protein. And so we're going to learn how enzymes work and what they actually do for our body.
Mm-hmm.
So Zoe, did you eat anything today?
Yes.
And what did you eat?
Cereal.
And what else?
Candy.
Oh, these are bad things.
A granola bar.
Okay. All right. So you ate some things. Now, what does your body do with it? Do you know? Whoops. Sorry, everybody. What does your body do with it? When you eat, does your body then break it down?
No. Well, yes.
Okay. And then why do you think your body needs to break down the food?
So you can swallow it?
Well, do you need, what do you need to function, to live, to run on your soccer field? You need...
Don't look at me. Look at them.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't know.
Okay, you need energy.
Yes.
Okay? So basically, when you eat, your body breaks down the food and releases energy.
I have a question, though.
Mm-hmm.
What about when you drink?
This also has energy in it, okay? So food is energy, okay? So in order for our body to break down all of those things in a way that is very efficient and fast, we have a thing called digestion that occurs, and we have things in our digestive tract to help break down that food. And those things are called enzymes. And enzymes are considered a catalyst. Okay? And a catalyst is basically, can you get off? It's a substance. Can you let Scarlett out, please? It's a substance that speeds up chemical reactions. Okay, so RX means reactions. Come on. So it's a substance that speeds up chemical reactions.
Can I write something?
No, not yet. No. So things that happen in our body that are a chemical reaction include digestion. Okay, so what happens is enzymes are a catalyst because they speed up the reactions in our body, specifically in this case digestion. And the way that they speed it up is they speed it up by reducing the amount of energy needed to start the reaction. So they reduce the amount of energy needed to start the reaction. They reduce the amount of energy needed to start the reaction. Now, this energy that is needed to start the reaction, this is like really annoying. This energy that is needed to start the reaction is called activation energy. I'll just put E with a circle around it.
What does activation mean?
It activates a reaction to get it going. It initializes, it starts.
So when you eat something, it just starts you going.
Right, but it costs a lot of energy to actually break it down. Okay? So what enzymes do is they reduce the amount of energy that's actually needed for that reaction to occur, which is really cool. Okay? Now what's cool also is that I need that. No, it's just references. So what happens is the enzymes can be reused, which is really cool. So it's kind of environmentally friendly, right, everybody?
Yeah.
And also, what's also cool is that the enzymes are very specific. So they actually specify, no more candy. They specify like exactly what they have to break down. So it's kind of like a lock, okay, and then a key. And so you could consider the actual. Can you? Yeah. All right. Zoe's going to draw her name.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I want to do it in a different color.
We don't want to waste their time because these are high school students that have a lot of stuff going on. They have a lot of responsibilities. You could write over this.
Oops. Can we do that?
Go ahead. But don't do eraser. Just write Zoe somewhere else, please. These kids don't have time for this.
Oh, jeez. I'm just going to write up here. Whatever.
You can write over my words.
Okay.
Real big. Just do it. Big
Why
Z.
isn't it working?
I don't know. There. Right there. Right there. You need to
It won't work.
There.
How rude of you.
Okay. Thank you. Say goodbye. All right. The next page, what we're going to do is talk about
Wait, are you
the parts. Yeah, this is recording right now for my kids. So basically, if we were to look at a graph and look at energy required for a reaction and then reaction time, so a reaction, let's say a chemical reaction would go on, and then it would require a little boost of energy to get that reaction to start, and then it would continue and break down the product or break down the reactant. So what a catalyst does in this situation, if we were to draw a line, is it would, progress as normal, but a catalyst would actually reduce the amount of activation energy needed for this reaction to start. So this difference here between this blue line and the green line, that difference, please get that off of there. That difference is the amount of energy that is not needed then to start this reaction because of the presence of a catalyst. Again, an enzyme, which is a protein. So some things that you're going to need to know about like general enzyme structure and different parts is the fact that you're going to need to know what an enzyme is and what it looks like. You're going to need to know a thing called a substrate, and a substrate is actually the product or the biological molecule that you're actually trying to break down, or that the enzyme is trying to break down. And there's also an area in the enzyme called the active site, and this is like the little parking spot for the substrate that fits perfectly in it. And so I'm going to draw this for you really quick and then show you a diagram like from a book. So an enzyme would be something like this. It has like a specific structure. This is kind of exaggerated, but it has a specific structure, okay? There's different kinds of enzymes. You may have heard of lactase or catalase, and any word that ends in ase is essentially an enzyme. And the area that I'm going to highlight here, sorry, right here is the active site of the enzyme, okay? And then, Zoe, stop.
What?
I'm teaching.
I know, but
and then the
something.
stuff that you have to break down would actually have to fit right in it, right in that active site part. So here we have this, and then this. And so just pretend like this would fit in here perfectly, okay? So that would park itself right in there. So once that's together, let's say it looks like this. It kind of looks like an eggshell that's been broken in half. When that is together, this is called the enzyme-substrate complex.
Mommy.
Okay? So this here is the substrate. This is the enzyme.
Mommy, can you see me drawing this?
In a minute.
But I want it to
And
be
then this is, and then this here, this part where it actually parks itself, is the active site.
Mommy, but I want it to
Okay,
be
I'll give you a slide. Just wait a minute. And so then what we have, the substrate is also considered a reactant. Okay? And so that's reacting, and then once it's together in this enzyme-substrate complex, geez, this is terrible, sorry. Once it's together in this enzyme-substrate complex, the reaction actually changes. Once it starts to break down that reactant, it then produces a new product. So you'll have the enzyme, and then what originally was this here, this is now maybe going to be like 2 pieces, okay? So those are the products. Almost done, hold on. So, this picture here is just to show you guys what I drew horribly before. So what we have here is the substrate. Okay, that's the product that has to be broken down. It's going to park itself in this structure here called the enzyme, which has this active site right here. Once that's together, that's what we call the enzyme-substrate complex. Bonds are broken and new products are formed, and then the enzyme is then free to be used again. Okay, so that's what you guys need to know. You need to know this diagram, and you need to know what happens. Now we're going to have a special show with 2 little girls that might possibly be future scientists. And so each of them are going to take turns, because we take turns and we share this. So here is the pen for Zoe Draves.
Hello.
Teach them something about science.
Okay. Does anybody know what a mud puppy is?
Oh, one of my students is going to be super excited about the mud puppy question.
Which one, Mom?
I'm pretty sure it's Jacob Kennedy. He's in my 3rd period honors bio.
Is he looking at this right now?
He will be if he does his homework.
Okay, so we're going to learn about mud puppies. My friend Leah in my class has a mud puppy, and she said it's huge. Okay, I'm not the best artist, but I'll try drawing it. What? Oh, wait.
Actually, I found that the mouse pad's a lot easier.
Okay. You know what? Here.
I think, you have to hold down with one button.
So, I'm not the best artist, like I'm saying. See, it's really hard to draw with a pen on this, like, really hard board. So then we're going to move over here. And if you're watching this, you're my favorite. I'm going to hand you over to my friend Sienna in a couple minutes. Okay, my friend Sienna doesn't want to do it. But it's really fun, Sienna. But I have no idea what to do. Okay, I can't draw a mud puppy. Sorry. I just can't. But if you know about mud puppies, always ask my mom, because she's a science teacher, like you know. So, mud puppies. Okay, my friend Sienna, do you want to do it or not?
No, I do know about some types of dogs and weird dogs.
Okay, well, my friend Sienna can talk about dogs. So, I am going to, Mom.
Okay, do you need to go to a new one?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to this one. Oh, you got 5. Click on 5. And then go plus.
Where's plus?
Right there. And that'll be a new slide for Sienna. Okay,
Okay.
Sienna's turn.
Here, this is my friend Sienna.
I'm talking about a beach dog.
She's talking about a Vizsla because she has a Vizsla.
Okay.
And then I'll hand it over back to me.
Okay, get away. How do you use this?
So you just have to like draw.
Hurry up because it's going to end.
Well,
I'll just get what?
oh, you just go good. So Sienna wants to talk about Vizslas, okay? So this is how you do a Vizsla.
Not a beach dog, Zoe.
There.
So I'm trying to do the best Yeah,
Your
we're
slides
both
are
having
doing.
powers. We'll just get over